250s and lights, and on pole again it's Nick Burke. So let's have a look and see, and alongside him it is Ben Dyson this time, and away they go. And Nick Burke, Gavin Veltmeyer up in second position now. So these two turned it on last time round, so let's see what they do this time. Down into turn one they go, and it was Burke, Veltmeyer and Tan as they went down through there, and we'll see which one comes through under the bridge first. And it is Nick Burke goes through there first, Veltmeyer comes through in second, and Nick Tan in third as they go through. Can't pick up, I think that might be Sean, it might be Jacob Stroud actually was up in fifth as they come across there, heading down now in towards the higher pool hairpin for the first of their 6 tours. And out of there they come with a big climb up the hill, and Tan is all by himself, but Burke and Veltmeyer at the front are certainly going to start beating each other up at the moment. Veltmeyer takes the lead from Nick Burke as they head off out of there and down towards the Dale ITM sweeper, and with Jacob Stroud, I think that was up in a third position by the looks of things. Bit hard to tell from here, but we'll wait until they come across the line, and that'll give me the running order then, and we can follow them around from there. Unfortunately, because I've only got the one sector time, I can't tell you who's leading at any particular sector. So up the hill they come, and across the start-finish stripe they come for the very first time out of their 6 tours, and it is Gavin Veltmeyer for, it's Regan Phibbs, sorry, in second position. Nick Burke will come through in fact, he's dropped well down. He's back in let's have a look. So running order across the line was Gavin Veltmeyer, Regan Phibbs, Hayden Lockhart, Jacob Stroud, Timothy Gray, and Nick Burke is in 6th, 7th is Sean White, Gabriel Tan down to 8th. So we're looking at them now going across through the, heading down through the up and over. So it's Veltmeyer from Phibbs as they go through that higher pool hairpin. Then the next group comes through, and this is Lockhart, Stroud and co following them through, and up the hill they come with the drop down into the dipper now, and it is Veltmeyer and Phibbs. Then we go a little bit further back, and I think that might be Jacob Stroud. It is Jacob Stroud, goes around the outside into third position as they head off down now towards the Dale ITM sweeper. As we come back, sorry, slightly just sidetracked there. And hey, Regan Phibbs just set the fastest lap of the race, and he was, I'll tell you what, he was under the 120s. It was a 19.994, so that's as close under the 20s as you can get. And in second position there from Gavin Veltmeyer. So we'll catch up with them where they are around the track here, and they're going down through the higher pool hairpin now. Hayden Lockhart was in third, Timothy Gray up in fourth, Jacob Stroud back to fifth as they came across the line. And let's see if we can pick them up as they go down into the Porsche dipper now. And it is, I think it's Regan Phibbs has actually got himself back past Veltmeyer now as they head off down towards the Dale ITM sweeper, and Jacob Stroud now has dropped back behind Lockhart and Gray. He's in fifth position, and then they've pulled away from Sean White and Nick Burke, and Nick Burke is started up the front on pole, and he's sitting back in seventh position now, just in front of Gabriel Tan, who was alongside him on the front row. So they've not had the best, and that happened in the previous race too. Those two guys dropped well back, so not quite sure what was going on there. Up the hill they come. And this time Veltmeyer is fastest as he comes across the line with a 19.353, Phibbs with a 19.524, and let's have a look at our third place man. The last time across the line was a 122.2, so not back at the front now as Veltmeyer and Phibbs now down at the higher pool hairpin. And there's a great scrap going on between these two. And there's a back marker in the way, and it is one of the Oh, I tell you what, that was so close. That was one of the clubman's races, and just didn't even realise there was anybody behind him, and just about drifted into Phibbs' way as they come through. But now Phibbs has got himself back onto Veltmeyer's tail as they come through the Dale ITM sweeper, and up the hill they come. And Phibbs is right in the toe now of Veltmeyer as they come around the top bend in the track. And now Phibbs goes to the outside of Veltmeyer as they come across the start-finish line. Can he pull it off? No, there's another one of the back, another one of those day glow coats in the way. Under the bridge they go. And it is Phibbs back in front of Veltmeyer this time as they go through there and through the up and over. So these two are having at it. They're having a great time. As we try and pick up that second fight that's going on the circuit. But the problem is these two are drifting so far away from the others. If I go back to that fight, I'm going to miss this one. And I'm just watching those guys. They're now coming over through the up and over themselves. But now this time Phibbs has pulled well away from Veltmeyer as they come out of there. I don't know whether Veltmeyer missed a gear or what had happened, but all of a sudden Phibbs has opened up several bike lengths over him as they go down into the Dale ITM sweeper. Out of there they come up the hill, and Veltmeyer has dropped well away from them, which is cool, from the back of Phibbs, which is quite surprising. 4 laps down, it'll be 5 as they come across the start-finish stripe this time. Regan Phibbs, no, well, that could have something to do with it. He's just set the fastest lap of the race with a 1:18.570 from Veltmeyer's 1:19.3, and the gap has gone out to 0.6 of a second. So that could have something to do with that gap. Just looking for our lead bikes again, just trying to pick out where they are on track. And so I think they're back in the traffic now. Last lap board out this time, or sorry, last lap flag out this time. This time I can pick them up. They're heading down under the so out of the bottom corner they come heading up the hill now. And that was it. Checkered flag out now for Regan Phibbs, and Gavin Veltmeyer came through in second position, just on half a second behind him. And it was that one lap that Phibbs pulled out there, the 18.571. That was a blindingly fast lap, and pulled it out on Gavin Veltmeyer. Hayden Lockhart comes through in third position, and Timothy Graham fourth. Jacob Stroud finished in fifth position, from just in front of Sean White, with Nick Burke coming in next. And then it would be looking for the next couple to come across the line now. Alistair Wilton and Jesse Stroud finished in 9th position, and Gabriel Tan came through in 10th position. So